In this video, we'll be exploring the critical segment of the electronics industry known as electronics assembly. Electronic products consist of components and interconnections. Components are devices that alter the flow of electricity, such as resistors, capacitors, and semiconductor chips. The interconnections are the pathways where the electrons flow between the components. The driving force of most electronic products is the circuit board assembly that interconnects all of the electronic components. There are two basic categories of electronic components: through-hole and surface mount. Through-hole components contain leads that are inserted into holes in the board. One example is a dual inline package, or DIP. Through-hole components like resistors and capacitors come in axial or radial leaded packages. These types of components have been around a long time. Surface mount technology is much newer and has become the dominant technology, mostly because the components are smaller, which satisfies the increasing need for miniaturization. The leads or terminations of surface mount components are placed directly onto lands on the surface of the circuit board. This integrated circuit resides in a quad flat pack, or QFP, with gull wing leads. There are also components with J leads, such as plastic leaded chip carriers or PLCCs. Some of the more modern surface mount components include ball grid arrays or BGAs, chip scale packages or CSPs, and bottom termination components or BTCs. Surface mount resistors and capacitors are called chip components. Chip components have terminations instead of leads. Now that you have an understanding of the different categories of electronic components, let's go on a guided tour of the processes used to manufacture and verify circuit board assemblies. We'll start with surface mount.